So why are we here? Why are we here? Why are we here? NSA still can't hear you. Why are we here? Why are we really here? On this day, the 4th of July, 2013, I call for a new American revolution. Declaring our independence from the surveillance state and government control of information. Freedom is not free. On this day, the 4th of July, let us reflect on how the United States has become the very kind of secret, undemocratic, authoritarian, imperialist nation against whom we fought the first American Revolution. We now have a government poisoning the tree of liberty. We now have a government breaking the promise of the Constitution and the Bill of Rights. How dare they? How dare they?
Shame on them!
The government has taken our Constitution hostage, using secret law, secret rules, secret interpretations of legislation, all anathema to democracy, all anathema to our form of democracy. National security has now become the state religion of secret government preying on the privacy of the citizens to keep it safe. How dare they? Subverting our civil liberties, unchaining itself from the Constitution, vacuuming up and harvesting vast amounts of personal information about each and every one of us. Why? Why would they do that? How dare they? Our flag now flies upside down. We are in distress as a nation. Because the government has granted itself unbridled license in secret to erode the very liberties of who we are as a people. The government has given up on the Constitution. Have you?
No!
They've revoked the Fourth Amendment. Have you?
No!
They're granting themselves unfettered access to know everything there is about us. Do you want them to do that?
No!
How dare they? The government is in the unamendment business and turning itself into a Leviathan national security state, under surveillance always. A clear and present danger to our constitutional republic and a direct threat to all of our personal freedoms and liberties. How dare they, having the license to seize first and search later. The total inversion of the Fourth Amendment. The government is giving itself general warrants. General warrants to find out everything there is to know about us. Our persons, our effects, all of our papers, and our lives. How dare they? How dare they have the ability in secret to collect and analyze data with few, if any, constraints, especially on people, especially being done in secret, and especially without our permission or our consent. It is the ultimate form of control. Mass surveillance is eroding our privacy. I've lived the surveillance state. You don't want to live what I lived for 5 years. I stand before you free. You know what it means to keep your freedoms when the government did everything they could to take away those freedoms away from me. The very freedoms I took an oath to defend 4 times in my government career. And so on the 4th of July, we must resist the surveillance state. We must resist the government and fight back because they're forsaking our freedoms for the sake of national security. only the government can create a surveillance state. Are we going to let them?
No!
There is a long list of both private industry and government actions ripping away our privacy and our ability to speak freely about it. And when a government hides behind the veil of secrecy, practicing treason and deceit against the people, that's when it's necessary for us to stand up, speak out, because they're taking away our rights. How dare they? Are we going to let them?
No!
Power and those in control, however, will concede nothing without a demand. They never have and they never will.
That's true.
Every one of us, each and every one of us, as the people, individually and collectively, must keep demanding, must keep fighting, must keep thundering, must keep standing up, must keep speaking out. Why? Because the acid of government secrecy is eating out the heart of who we are as a people and a democracy. Here and abroad, the blanket of national security is suffocating the liberty of the people. It makes every one of us a person of interest. This is not a reality TV show. We the people, I'm making a declaration on the 4th of July 2013. We the people do not consent to the surveillance state. We will not forsake our rights for the sake of national security. We will not accept that the ends justifies the means. We will not accept the government granting itself license to steal our liberty and our information away from us. How dare they? We are citizens with inalienable rights. We are not subjects of a surveillance state. We do not accept the usurpations of power, and that includes our connections and our communications without probable cause or suspicion. We do not want to become a digital tap subservient to the government. We will not accede to the plundering of our privacies. And so on this 4th of July, in this capital, in this city, in the United States of America, and for all the world to hear, I declare and demand it is high time for the total restoration of the Fourth Amendment. From this day forward, we will stand up and demand they turn off the surveillance state. It is time to revolt against the revocation of the Fourth Amendment by our own government. We demand that they vacate any and all secret orders and all enabling acts that have eroded our rights and taken our freedoms away. What future do you want to keep? It is time to bind down the government with the Constitution. It is high time to put the government back in the cage of public visibility and accountability. So why are we here? I can't hear you. I still can't hear you.